When you think about all the photosynthesis that goes on Earth that takes up carbon dioxide, we're used to seeing land plants, so trees, grass, all that. But a lot of photosynthesis also occurs in the oceans. For many years, I've studied photosynthesis and how plants and algae, photosynthetic organisms, thrive in fluctuating light, which is more of a natural environment. It's changing all the time. More recently, what I've got into is studying biomineralization. So these are biominerals. What might be familiar to us are like bones and teeth. So these are not soft tissues, but something that is hard that is made through biological processes. A big group of algae called diatoms, they make these kind of biominerals in different forms. So diatoms in this glassy cells on its own is responsible for like 20% of carbon that gets sucked up by Earth. So this is really important. In addition to that, what's fascinating about them is that they have highly porous and regular patterns that are on micro and nano scales. If you have a highly porous material, it can suck up a lot of things. It's like activated charcoal. So what we, together with our collaborators, thought, well, maybe we can use this to, for example, bind toxic metals, heavy metals that might be contaminated in the environment. Or maybe rare metals, so like lithium and other metals that are important for making batteries. Well, I'm a geneticist by training. We want to understand what genes are important for that process that we're interested in. We don't know what genes are important. We just randomly generate mutants, identify a mutant that can't do what we are interested in my case, either photosynthesis or biomineralization, and try to understand what gene we disrupted, because that seemed to have been important for this process. And so what we're doing is trying to engineer these cells that are already highly porous and have lots of surface area to hopefully be very good at binding certain metals and not others. You know, studying something that photosynthesizes, which is so fundamental to life, and then thinking about how its place is in the whole, cycle of life. It's just amazing and fascinating to me.